to destroy all the targets. We've lost.
You want to know what made me stop playing Tunisia in the first place? It's this. This right here. The complete and utter inability to even try to touch the first point of the match. And these are the teams you get all the frickin' time. Just people completely and utterly incapable of doing jack all. And then you try to do something at all, ever, and you're just dead. You're dead. Gone. Instantly. No matter what it is you try to do, no matter which way you try to approach the problem, there is someone sitting there waiting. There is someone there ready to instantly end you with some sort of gun that will just delete you in the matter of, oh frick, that's a dude, and you're dead. On top of the fact that there's no real way to kill enemy armor in this campaign outside of bombs. And yeah, sure, in Normandy, I prefer using the P-47 over any other vehicle. I also would so much rather use infantry than vehicles ever. And to top that off with the fact that, yeah, sure, you get the 1,000-pound bomb. The 1,000-pounder is beautiful and I love it. The fact that there's a bomb that we made that is 1,000 pounds of ordnance. Well, the bomb's 1,000 pounds. Obviously, it's not 1,000 pounds of pure TNT. But I mean, it's a big old freaking bomb. And as much as I love it, and the concept of it, and the fact that we can use it, I just really like bombing runs are just one of the most boring things in this game. And you know, from this and the previous match and the match before it, I just got done to the point where it's just like, screw it, we're suiciding. Like that piece of that POS right there, that's in the armor, and the good HE. Gosh dang it, why is their HE so much better than ours? Why does British HE just suck utter garbage? But that guy right there is sitting in the armor, nailing us with round after round. Yeah, no, he dies. And I don't care what it takes. I will throw squad after squad at him until I can hop in that plane, drop that 1,000-pounder right on his head, and remove the problem until he spawns it again 5-ish minutes later. But this, everything that just transpired, that is why I do not like Tunisia at all. The only reason I'm even playing it right now is because I realized about somewhere close to a month ago that this is the only campaign with a drum mag Thompson. I thought there just wasn't one anywhere. No, it's in the game. It's just only Tunisia. Minus the paratroopers in Normandy, obviously. We don't worry about them. Those are freaking paratroopers. I don't like playing those either. They were very mid, in my opinion, for my playstyle. which granted is default aggressive and just bum rush point life after life, but with the way paratroopers are, I don't know. I did like 3 rounds of them, didn't care for them, whatever. I only used them in Tunisia because frickin' that's the only that was one of the only frickin' good squads I had because it was all automatics, and now of course I have more or less the setup that I like to have. At least when it comes to Normandy, which is the MG squad, the AT squad, and the radio op squad. That's pretty much my go-to. I'd also accept an assault squad instead of the radio op squad or an engineer squad. But British machine guns in this game have absolutely no area of like your FOV is just your entire right eye is just gone, and you get the edges of the sight on your left eye, and that's what you end up seeing, and it's just complete garbage as far as irons are concerned, at least. The gun itself is alright, the recoil is manageable, the rate of fire is low, but that's what makes the recoil manageable, and it hits like a truck. Much like the Bren. And that was about the only redeeming thing about the Bren, too, is that even at long range, you hit a dude, you'll down him. And the Sten, I kind of liked the Sten when I first unlocked it in Normandy, but after using it, a little bit at least, after using it here, it's actually a piece of garbage. The Lanchester, pretty fun to use SMG, but it's also kind of trash. Just a bit. It's better than the Sten, but I'm definitely used to SMGs that put in a bit more work, and that one doesn't do it. I need a bit more damage or a bigger mag, one or the other. It has basically no recoil. Its rate of fire is pretty solid. But gosh dang it. Does it just kind of suffer in the other departments? And the boys ATR. Oh boy, is that thing an utter piece of garbage. I'm honestly surprised it's able to pin the frickin' AA tank in the Pacific campaign after using it here. Cause gosh dang it, can that thing not pin butter? On the armored car and the auto cannon tank. Well, the armored car you can, well no, on both of those I think actually you can pin the sides. You can just flat pin the sides. I'm pretty sure the armored car you can pin the turret and the side. Okay. The one that's not an auto cannon, but isn't a Panzer. That one you can only pin around the frickin' tread. Like in between the tread, as long as you don't hit one of the bogies. And then the Panzer, you could probably pin it from the top. I would imagine if you're standing on top of it and shooting it with the AT rifle, I'm sure you'd pin it. But you can't even pin it between the frickin' tread. It's just, you see that thing and it's like, well, hope this explosion pack lands where it's supposed to and actually does something. Other than that, you're just kinda screwed. Oh man, I cannot wait to get the M1 bazooka. Because that thing, I mean, obviously I'd take the Piat, The Piat, I would so easily take the Piat over the frickin' boys ATR at this point. But man, do I want a rocket. Like, as much as I so overwhelmingly love the M9, I would easily take an M1 in a heartbeat right now. Even if its penetration value is actually lesser than the frickin' Piat, however that works. Shape charge, rocket. Which one has more penetration? You wouldn't believe your eyes. Or whatever the frick this clickbait. You won't believe yada yada. Oh man. I'm a little tired. I mean, it's freaking like what, 11 o'clock right now, I think. Yeah, of course I'm gonna be freaking tired, but I'm actually kind of tired of playing this, which is so hard to do because I love this game so dearly. This is my favorite first-person shooter and the game that I was obsessed with for months and months before taking a small hiatus earlier this year and then coming back to it towards the dead end of summer, I think. Oh, man. Or was it the beginning of summer? I don't know. Sometime when it was warm. Still warm. I say as if it wasn't freaking like 70 degrees yesterday. Oh. So yeah, there's my rant for the day. Probably some built-up frustrations from the past week, too. Just being able to be let out right there. Oh, I wish I wasn't obsessed with the Thompson. Its irons are absolutely horrible in this game. Its controllability sucks too, outside of the ones with a compensator on it. I don't even know if the frickin' end one in here does or not. Oh, I know it doesn't have the sexy grip. It has the straight grip, but Does it have ribbing? Is the barrel ribbed for my pleasure? You know what? I have the freaking game right here in front of me. I don't know why I don't just that. And then just... It has the compensator, but the barrel is not ribbed. Oh my gosh, the barrel isn't even ribbed for my pleasure. What the bull? Like, this one has the sexy grip. It has the compensator. And it's ribbed for my pleasure. But it's got the stick mag. Was it the 30 rounder? Yeah, 30 round magazine. This one is a bit of a piece of garbage. Like, your mag is gone in 0.2 seconds. Recoil is insane. The irons on it are alright. They're definitely... Actually, no, this one might actually be the really trash one. I don't know, it's hard to tell sometimes which one just completely obscures your vision. I know this one is the one that's a lot easier, but I'm pretty sure the ones with the wings... This one I think is the decent one, actually. I'm pretty sure this is the one that's on the 30 carbine one. And then this one has the freaking top charging handle before the army demanded they change it to a side. But I'm fairly certain that's... It looks like it, yeah. So this one's irons are the actual decent one that you can actually see a good bit out of, I think. I ain't got my glasses on. I took them off before the freaking result screen just because my sheer disappointment. Yeah, so this one you'll actually be able to see with. Plus, it has the compensator. So this one, it will be super easy to use, actually. This is probably the best Thompson to use in the game. Just because it has the 30 rounder. It has the compensator. And it has the decent sight. And I'm sure its recoil is much better. 43... 40, wait, what the frick? 37. How in the... This thing has a compensator on it. Why is its recoil higher? And it has a much more aggressive grip. This makes zero freaking sense. This is genuinely confusing. And then this one, well, of course, you know, this one's freaking down to 22 because you get a big old mag on the freaking bottom of it, making it much heavier and towards the bit closer to the front, so it, you know, weighs it down a little bit. Helps keep it in your hands. And you got this piece of trash that freaking Britain was poor and needed something quick to manufacture. So it's a piece of trash with a side mag. Them and their weird side mags. This just went from a rant about freaking how annoying Tunisia is to play with brain dead teammates to let's rip on the freaking British SMGs while praising the freaking Thompson. But that's pretty par for the course, not gonna lie. Frick, what was I gonna say? I have no clue. Something about hating redcoats. There really aren't too many SMGs in this one, I don't think. But, you know, then you got the frickin' one of the greatest anti-tank implements to ever exist. So great, the frickin' Nazis had to copy it and make imitation M1. Because I don't know how to frickin' pronounce that abomination. And of course, one of the sexiest automatic rifles to ever exist. By our Lord and Savior Browning. What am I doing? What the frick am I doing? I literally just... The plan for this was to just flip down my mic, rant about Tunisia, and then save the dang clip, capture it, and then just upload it to YouTube with some small editing of the gameplay, and just be done with it. But frickin' now we've just evolved into this. But, you know, whatever. Combination of me being me and being tired. Oh, actually, yeah. Actually being tired. Great. That's fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. Well, it it took the monotone out of my voice, so that's something. That was the final one I needed to do. Congratulations, I am now the proud owner of a... what are they called? Tickets? You know it! That Normandy. That max level Normandy. What the frick? Oh. Oh, right, I forgot I bought that. Anyways. And that. I genuinely forgot I bought those two. Like, literally earlier today. Alright, so who's getting a new pistol? You're getting a new pistol. Makes sense. You have a freaking shotgun. You can't find anything at range. At least a pistol will help with that. What is that stance, though? Ooh, intimidation. And that trigger discipline. Dude knows what's up. I'm genuinely surprised they actually put trigger discipline in this game, though, for their stances. That is an attention to detail that I can appreciate. That is very nice. Oh, I do need to try these two squads out at some point, though. can you imagine being hit by the cult monitor and then the enemy builds a freaking M2 to go with the cult monitors, and you're just getting hit by so much browning all at once? This one's gonna be interesting. I am looking a lot more into Hyde's work. It is interesting stuff. Pretty sure this is Hyde, right? I'm pretty sure someone said at some point this is Hyde. Someone on the forum. Anyways, frickin'. I've probably said frickin' a lot. That's bad habit. Anyways, so I'm gonna say that's that for now. I gotta go and do my frickin' War Thunder grind now, because I gotta get the frickin' Tog. Oh, jeez, I'm enslaved by the snail. I literally just did this to take a break from War Thunder, get this one's event done, and then hop back to War Thunder to finish off the frickin' Tog thing for the day. That I had to start from scratch almost. I don't look forward to this. I would so much rather play this game. War Thunder, I only play because armor and planes and cool stuff. This game I play because it's fun. Two very different things. But hey, I'm close to my first 8-7 or 9-0 or something tank. I don't know. I know I have full 8-3 or new 8-3. It was 8-0, now it's 8-3. But whatever. That's another game entirely. Screw it. I'm gonna call it here, and what I'm going to be saving here, and just screw that.